Jimmy Colossimo is a long story, you don't know, and you have to know that right now. Yeah, Galaxy, Galacticana, Calasimpe, Popayo, it's a long story, you don't know, you know. Yeah, man, it's a story, it's a story where half of the story of Colossimo had never been told yet, so believe that, man. But no secret can hide under the sun, and
Okay, so
Colossimo.
let's talk
And
about the
yeah,
music.
yeah, no, and Colossimo have no secret.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
man.
Okay, so let us talk.
Yeah,
We ain't got no secret in the
yeah,
in
man.
this place. Huh?
Believe it, Colossimo have no secret, but half of the story yet never been told. But Colossimo have no secret, Because no secret can hide under the sun, but we have no secret, It's just that it come from a long way, and we just give thanks and praises, Say a man are still up and doing, firing still, living, give thanks for life, because Almighty God, the greatest ever, everything comes second, and Him is first, So I mean, Jimmy Colosimo from Nigeria, yeah, I'm an Igbo man, I speak Igbo, and my culture, it's a black man culture, and everywhere I go, big up Africa, everything I do, never forget Mama Africa. So I mean, me I tell you, I say, the man are they here, at this time, working up on sound, Colossimo already been with Olivier Carrel, doing sound, OCBC, Colossimo done Rayton, Harold Colt, right now Colossimo trying to step out, still Colossimo doing it, So I mean, music has been something that I have always, dreamt and, respect your dream and others will respect it, I mean, I respect my dream, I see my visions, and I try still working hard so that people can see my visions, even time, it's been a while, I've been waiting, and hoping, that one day we too I can maybe sell 1 million. I believe that line,
Yes.
So, but for work still, if a man is blessed to be one, shining one from 20 years, okay, we give thanks a life. And if man are blessed to come up after 40 and after 50, well, we still give thanks a life, The most important thing is living in it and doing it and appreciate what you do. If you win the race, give thanks to God.
Yeah.
If you participate in the race, give thanks to God. If you watch the race, give thanks to God, because, I mean, man are living passion and still hoping and working hard in passion, so I mean, everything, so reggae music, Afri-Boats, one of the groups too, Colossimo been working with.
Yeah. So what's Afriboat and all this kind of mixing things brings to your career?
Yeah, like Afriboat and Colossimo, it's a story of a connection, and knowing somebody, a sister Akima, who got a job for them, and she called me and said, "Hey, come and listen to this reading, man. I heard you one time sing fella somewhere. Come and listen to this reading, man. Or something tell me, say you are mash it up." I said, "Okay, bring it in, come." And the sister bring it, and I listen to it. I said, "Whoa, wicked, 2, 3, 4 days, and I call them. I said, "Me are ready, And they say, "Are true?" I say, "Yeah."
So just like this,
Yeah,
straight.
just like that. So we go to the studio, where the
Okay.
rehearse there, and they run the reading, and me, I just mash it up Afrobeat, Buck, glad. The people them say, "Wow." I say, "Me too." I say, "Wow," I say, "Give thanks alive," So I mean, they listen to the sound, and I said, "Okay, done." So later the musicians, them I never met them before, and they call me, and they tell me, say, "Whoa, brethren, we listen to that, the thing bad." you know, Julian, will you come and be doing some small shows with us, you know? But I said, okay. You know, because I was, you know, I was bred up, I was grown, you know, in a situation where I had the opportunity of, you know, of listening to different kind of music, you know, because my papa too worked on the radio, you know, so yeah, he was a broadcaster, you know. So I mean, I listened to different kind of music. My environment as a youth, you know, growing up as a youth, gave me the opportunity to have, you know, I had a radio station, you know, called FM Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
You know, in River State, Nigeria, you know, and we had all kind of music playing, and on the radio, music from all over the world, believe it, you know. Brethren, before 6 in the evening, you had music from every part of the world, you know, and at that time, you know, Nigeria was, you know, economically strong, you know. So I mean, Nigeria could pay for, you know, for every kind of music, you know. We had seen a lot of world artists, you know, where I grew up as a youth in Africa, you know. I had the opportunity to see. I saw a lot of artists, you know, American, international, Charlemagne at that time, Kool and the Gang, you know, Prince, Rogers Nelson. I saw all those people in Port Harcourt. They came, you know, because the Nigerian Naira was strong at that time, you know. So, I mean, it gave us an opportunity to listen to different style of music, you know. So
is it how,
you know, I got,
your album gonna be like this?
No, 1 minute, I got impressed in, you know, all that kind of sound. So Afrobeat music, I never knew I could, you know, really one day, you know, decide to take up the microphone and try to do an Afrobeat music. So, but, you know, Afrobeat gave me the opportunity to know that. So I go on stage with them, a concert of about 400, a hall of about 400 people, and the place is jam-packed, you know. And the sound plays, and I made the first concert, you know. I came out, I said, whoa, you know, I was impressed myself, you know. I just give thanks, you know. So I said, okay, man, that's great, you know. So doing music with Afrobeat, you know, I'm sorry, maybe a little bit long, you know, but doing music with Afrobeat, you know, gave me the opportunity to know that I knew already I could sing rock, I knew I could sing blues, I knew I could sing reggae, I knew I could do some little bit of rap. But I never knew I could mash Afrobeat. Boom. So Afrobeat, every time I go on stage with Afrobeat, it's like I'm doing a rehearsal of my coming album. Because all the sounds I'm doing with Afrobeat right now, as an artist invited on stage, I am not a member of that group, you know. They invite me once in a while to come on stage and, you know, just put some color in their job, you know, in what they're doing, you know, because in a track, in a complete track, you know, you could get reggae playing, you could get funk playing, you could get blues playing, you could get some Afrobeat playing, you could get some funk Afrobeat playing and all that, you know. So it's not just an Afrobeat track, it's not just a funky track, you know, it's a track, you know, of different kind of sounds, you know. So they invite me on stage just to put a color to the color they have already, you know. So I come, so everything I do with Afrobeat, you know, it's like a big rehearsal for me, you know, because with Afrobeat, I'm not going to make an album with Afrobeat, you know. I'm not going to make I might do a show with them, I might have, you know, but I'm not going to make an album with Afrobeat. I'm not going to, you know, have a career with Afrobeat, you know. Afrobeat is like, I will give them a credit for what they did, you know. Afrobeat is like a school. You know, the school that made me realize I could do Afrobeat music, and I'm still there kind of training up and working on my album at the same time. So at the time I finish, you know, working on my album, and maybe I get, you know, I give them a handshake and say thank you very much, you know. And because they are a group too that, you know, the different kind of musicians, they're scattered everywhere, you know. They have 7, 6 groups in themselves and all that, you know. They're still jam-packed, you know. I don't know what they got for plans for themselves, you know. So, I mean, you know, in my age today, you know, I should really know where you know, where I'm going to. But Afriboat is it's a good experience. It's a great experience. It's a key opening experience. You know, it opened the door to make me realize that, you know, maybe that was the last thing I was waiting for. You know, because I mean, making an album with 4 Afrobeat music in an album. Well, you know, I mean, already, you know, thinking about that, you know, it fill up my stomach, you know. So, I mean, you know, one of them things I want. So give thanks, you know, yeah.
Now you know. So he's gonna sing us, I mean, something, isn't it?